collector sent some. I don't know what time it is. I forgot to look at the clock before I started. Oh well, I just noticed a shadow going across my. I was watching Carol Burnett while just chilling out, and an old Carol Burnett show, and thank God for DVDs. I know nothing to watch on the television. Anyway, I saw a shadow going across the top. I was like, somebody's in my yard. And sure enough, oh my gosh, it came before sundown. I did not expect to see these this soon. So we got some cheap comic books from Cheap Comic Book Collector. So I think, okay, so he sent a price. He had like a price thing he was doing one day. I'm not sure exactly what that was about, but I was like, oh, yay, I got something, and I can't remember what it was. But I was like winning stuff. That's always nice. And then I got a little carried away, and at that time I was like, yeah, it is Cheap Comic Collector. I thought it was Cheap Comic Book Collector for a minute. It's like, thank you, Rob, Cheap Comic Collector. So hopefully this is coming out good for you guys. So I was like getting a little carried away. I was like, I really wanted to get something, but at the time I couldn't buy anything because I'm kind of on a spending freeze at the time because I wasn't sure if I was ever going to get my dad settled into a place. Thankfully, thank God, like last Friday or right before the 4th of July, that Thursday, I got the thing saying he got accepted. I was like, finally. Because I was like, oh my gosh, we can't keep doing this. My dad needs to have some closure. All right, so some of these are Mad magazines. Most of these are. I bought $39 worth of $3 Mad magazines. So I was like, at first I was like, all right, so if you have any 70s and 80s Mad magazines, that's mostly my childhood. And he's like, yeah, I got like $93 worth. I was like, oh, and then I was like, how about 1975 to 1985? And he got it down to like $39. And I was like, well, actually, I didn't see it right away. And then when he finally got back to me, I was like, all right, I shouldn't have got carried away. I shouldn't have been like, oh, yes, I need to get comic books. I need more stuff in my life. But yeah, I went ahead and was like, yeah, I need to do that. I mean, I hate to get carried away. Hey, Easy Comic Reader, you were on that thing when he was doing the free comics. I'm not sure why he was doing it. So I should have the free comics. I think I won something. These all seem like Mad magazines, though. Whoa, what in the heck? All right, let's see. All right, I don't see any comics in here, but I may be wrong. What the heck is... Oh my gosh. And how did they get away with something like that? That's kind of crazy. I never had that comic book. It was probably not sold in my area because that cover. All right, that's highly embarrassing. All right, so we got Mad Magazine. I'm not gonna look at that one right now. They got the movies, spring 1980. Trying to see if I noticed any of the movies right off the Sound of Music. So in the front, it's got some of the stuff in there. Pinocchio. Some of you out there like Mad Magazine. I had this one. I definitely had this issue. I remember this one very clearly. I remember the diplomas. Ah, yep. See, there's moving a jungle tale. Yep. I remember this one. Oh, it's so great to see things I haven't seen since I was a kid. Here's diplomas. I don't remember the diplomas so much. But I love Mad Magazine. I really didn't get a lot of the jokes. I remember this. I remember this so much. Yes. 1973? When was this? Oh, it's kind of like a compilation one. The cafeteria, yeah. It's great. Oh, I remember these. I think I actually cut out one of these and put on my window, my refrigerator. There it is. This was on my refrigerator. Is it still on my refrigerator? No, I don't see it. I had this on my refrigerator back when I was in high school because it was hilarious because these old ladies passing by hippie and then the shadow shows what they really are thinking. I actually cut that out of my Mad Magazine and put it on my because I thought it was so much funny because I had long hair and I thought that's exactly what the church ladies at church probably are thinking in their heads. I just want to get a hold of him, cut his hair. Yeah, no, you ain't gonna do that. Yeah, definitely. I had this issue when I was a kid. I don't remember this one. I know Snoopy. All right, so let's see what else we got here. I don't know about you guys, but I loved Mad Magazine, even though I didn't get any of the jokes. I mean, I got, the easy stuff. Like I would get, haha, look, it's, you know, it's our first president in 1976. Haha, it's Jimmy Carter. You know, I would have gotten those jokes. I mean, I wouldn't have got some of the more deeper jokes or the more innuendo jokes, I guess you can say. Mad for Prez. So this must be slightly before my time. I must have started reading. I vaguely remember this issue. Let's see if there's any jokes in here I can remember. I remember like there was that and Crazy. There was a bunch of those kind of books back then that I would have gotten mixed up with. So, Delivery Boy Wanted. No, I've never seen this one. I remember this issue. All right, so 1983. That was definitely my time period. So probably more 1980 to 1985 was my time period, I guess. Let's see if I see any jokes in here I can recognize. I remember there was one of these jokes where the girl was out lounging by the pool, and she's like, "It feels just like I'm wearing nothing." He's like, "Yeah, I do. That's my." She borrowed her girls. Just, I guess they were on vacation or something. She was hanging out at the pool, and she's like, "I feel like I'm wearing my underwear." He's like, "Well, you are. You're wearing my underwear." He's like, "Ah!" And she freaked out because the swimsuit was really her underwear, which is like, yeah, that kind of tells you how. Oh, Missile Command, Frogger. Yeah, I don't remember this part. Maybe I don't remember this issue. It's not like they never used anything twice. Suggested retail price. Ouch. Mad Magazine. Jeez, I don't remember that one. Oh, The Towering Inferno. That looks more like a Die Hard movie. 1975. Huh. And modern day carpetbaggers. Look, Archie. Yeah, I don't notice any of these, but that's cool. That's something that I can read but enjoy. Oh, The Four Horsemen of Apocalypse. Drugs, graft. Is graft like stealing, like grifting, pollution, and slums? Oh, here's the free stuff. Okay, so this is the stuff I won. So, giveaway wins. Here we go. Giveaway wins. So anybody else actually win anything that day? Because he was giving away stuff. I think it was because there was a show going on, and some of us couldn't go to the shows like the Heroes Con, because even though I only live 3.5 hours away from Heroes Con, yeah, that's hard to get to anyway. All right, here we go. So we got Beyond the Con. Oh yeah, that's what he called it. Code of Honor, Silencer, Dark Knight's Metal. I don't know anything about it, but it looks like it's modern with this thing on the side. Cool. All right. Here's something shiny. Ooh, foil. It's Ninjak. Now, is it Ninjak or Ninja K? So put in the comments, Ninjak or Ninja K. I've always called it Ninjak, but then somebody corrected me one time. It's Ninja K. I was like, no, it's not. It's like, yes, it is. Blah, blah, blah. I was like, okay. They seem very assertive themselves. I think I've seen this one before, but yeah. Ooh, Spider-Man Unlimited. This is the shiny paper, but hey. Ooh. Is that a Sega Genesis game? No, it's a Nintendo game, but there's a... I can't tell. That's Nintendo, Super Nintendo, and Game Boy. Oh, well. So it's not the best. It's not Sega Genesis. Flashback. I've played that before. That was good. I go with Jack. Ninjak. Gotcha. I was like, what? Oh. Wait, so is Spider-Man Limited like a I thought it was supposed to be like a magazine. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Like there's a magazine that they did back in the 90s. It was like Spider-Man. I think X-Men did one. It wasn't the Unlimited though, but that's a thickie right there. There's X-Men Unlimited. Now I've seen some X-Men Unlimiteds. I got some of those. They're like, from what I can tell, there's like 4 or 5 stories in there. And they're either, I don't think they're reprints. I think they're just like point blank. Like Point Break. That's one long story in there, it seems like. What is this? Are you going to miss Dragon Strike? Is it a video? Look inside. All right. Oh, this is awesome. Number 1 from the John Byrne era. Now, I didn't jump on in the John Byrne era, but I have read some of them. So... yeah, Superman from the John Byrne era. This is great. It's a number 1 issue too. So anyway, what did y'all guys get? And I saw some other people say they're getting some stuff today. So what's the best thing? Because out of the comics, I'm more apt to read this first. And then, I don't know, maybe the Ninjak. This is the order of what I would probably read them. All right? And then as far as the Mad magazines, well, this one looks interesting. Let's look at it for a second. Featuring the free super bonus, the nostalgic Mad is actually in there. Nope. He said that some of the things were missing, like the records and stuff, some of the freebies that are in those. I actually have one of the Mad magazine records from my childhood. He had Bert and Ernie, I just saw. Let's see what the fold up is. As soon as I get on, a cat would be doing it, wouldn't it? That would be my reading order. Yep. Got to get the number 1. Got to get that done. Trying to see who these guys are. This is like the Monopoly Man, Lone Ranger, Archie and Jughead. So it's got the original comic book originally in there, but it's not in this issue. That's fine, because like the store up here, we have a store that sells records. He occasionally gets Mad magazines, but they're mostly modern crap, like the color ones that are from like 2000 up. I did get an old one from him for $3, so that wasn't bad. Summer Hazards. Oh, I remember this one. I definitely... So they reused some of the jokes, obviously, 'cause I definitely remember this. He's like, and while I'm gone, dear, would you please do me something? Anything. Shave off your mustache. I wonder if that's the joke I was talking about. But I remember it was like she was lounging, and some guy was looking at her, and all of a sudden when she freaks out, he's like, yay. He's even more excited. He sees her in her swimsuit, so to speak. Just reminds me of an old Billy. Oh, I've seen this one before. Look, Superman's like, help! And he breaks through the wall, and it's like, it's on the TV. And then, help! And suddenly every superhero wants to help this lady because, well, she's attractive. Yeah, I've definitely seen these before. So they've reprinted this before. Oh, I remember this one. And there was also one that has Superman's got a super hernia. Oh, the cover is separating. Yeah, these, I've definitely read this before. So there must have been like a superhero spectacular, and they reprinted that in it. Wonder Woman's got her curlers in her hair and she can go out and help people. There's also one where Batman was walking on the beach, and then when he took his hood off, he found out he had a super sunburn, or he had a sunburn in the shape of his mask. The Flash is betting on the ponies, and he had to help out the guy win. Shazam, Shazik. He's halfway Billy Batson and halfway Shazam. And here's Superman. He's got the bulletproof chest, but nobody else around him is quite bulletproof. So yeah, that's the thing about Mad magazines. A lot of times you're going to get the same stuff over, and I don't know. My suspicion is that if you get the regular magazine, it's not mostly reprints, but if you get like the specials, that's when it's going to be reprinted stuff. And I probably got a lot of specials. So that's good, though. That means I know some of this stuff and I can relive it again. I didn't realize how thirsty I was until I started talking. Sibling Misery is. I like that artist. He's one of my favorites. This one has got some video game stuff going on in it. So, oh, Private Benjamin. I recognized it right away because that's the woman in Private Benjamin, the TV series. That is one TV series I cannot find more than one episode online at all. I think one episode's on YouTube, and that's it. The TV series Private Benjamin went for 2 years, because I remember the second year was awful because it went from being multi-camera lens, like, you know, back and forth, to being live on stage, and it was like, this is not as good for some reason. That's why I lost interest in it. Does anyone else do that to you, like read backwards? The lighter side of. Oh, I love the lighter side of. So I'll be doing some shorts of these, and I like to read these. Not today, obviously. My voice is hurting. Let me get a search. Yeah. It's one of those days. I keep these right beside the right where I video. Because you never know when you're going to need a cough drop. So anybody else here getting more of the Mad magazines? So here we go. Here's the game's Missile Command. I don't know which that game is right there. Frenzy, maybe? It says Huntsville, Alabama, Special Frenzy, yeah. We got Arizona Defender. We got Berserk, Tempest, Frogger. Looks like he got hit by something. Quicks was one of my favorite games. And Pac-Man, of course. Everybody liked Pac-Man. And wasn't this guy Himbeck was his name? Well, I have a lot of really good reading material now, so I'm happy. Something short and sweet and easy to read. Oh, he had Crack magazines. See, I also like Crack, and there was another comics. Was the Crack the one with Hulk Teen in, or Teen Hulk in it? Or was that something else? Because Mad is made by DC Comics, I think. Or it became part of DC Comics, I think. I think Mad was, and Marvel got Cracked, and there was another thing. Crack had that little guy, looked like he was a window wiper, or window washer, like in the city. There was some other TV, there was some other magazine I used to read back then. 50 cents for a magazine, can you believe it? That's crazy. You couldn't get anything for 50 cents nowadays, not even a drink from the drink machine. Oh, see, I remember the one where Rapunzel, where it says, Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down thy golden hair so I can climb that golden stair. And then he starts climbing and climbing and climbing. When he gets up to her, it's her armpit hair. Yeah, she had her arms up holding her head, and her armpit hair was, no, he was climbing. Yeah, great stuff. This is where I got my crazy sense of humor when I was a kid. I remember this issue. Let's see what the back is. There's a roach, and he's coming in and stepping on humans. Now, is there always a fold-in back then? Because it seems like, yep, there is a fold-in right here. All right, so where are some very successful actors coming from lately? Royal Crown Theater. Thespians often played from everything from Macbeth to Little Orphan Annie. When spotlights shine, show folks work tirelessly till they reach the top. Okay, when you fold it, because it's already been folded. Oh, the machine shop. I didn't see that one coming, actually. I thought it was going to like make us like something like a Statue of Liberty or something. I don't know. You automatic pest killer, 50 cents. Blam, blam, blam. Hey, it worked. Now, see, that voice right there is a little bit. Oh, what's happening? Come here, sweetie. You just want some attention. Yes, he does. Looks like R2-D2. Yeah, it was R2-D2 and C-3PO in the background. This right here. See, it's C-3PO, R2-D2, and the words at the bottom says the machine shop. Just where some of the new actors are coming from. So 78, yeah, it was around that time. The Star Wars mania was going on. A look at some legendary commodes. We got Dracula's commode. Interesting. We got King Tut's commode. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We got Superman's commode. We got Robinson Crusoe and his man Friday. We got Jesse James. We got Daddy Longlegs. We got King Arthur and his knights. Oh my gosh. We got the McDonald's, Ronald McDonald's toilet. Robin Hood's. We got Houdini's. Yeah. All right, that's like a little bit of potty humor there, I guess. All right, well, I gotta go. I got a cat wanting to go out, and he's a sweetie. He's patient. I think he wants to go out now. He saw me go out and get the mail, and he's like, I think he wanted to go out, and he didn't make a move. He's been lately not going out the door quickly. It's almost like he's like, yeah, he wants to go out, but he's not sure. He's been staying, like yesterday, he stayed inside a lot, which is unusual because he's an outdoor cat. He's the only one that will not stay in at nighttime, but he's been staying in lately. Unless it's freezing, then he stays in. He knows I don't want my cats freezing. Ooh, there's a James Bond movie. This is the Roger Moore era, I think. Let me see. The Spy Who Grubbed Me. Take care. Yeah. Well, thanks for signing in. I'm going to see how these... I haven't got to watch the other one yet because... Yeah, that's not the reason. Yeah, I went straight to my room, lay down, and just watched the Carol Burnett show and hope I could fall asleep because somebody woke me up at 3:30 this morning. I'm going to say it's probably a cat. Tom. It wasn't you. You were a good kitty. All right, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching and just sharing in some of the things. So check out Rob at Cheap Comic Collector. He's on the YouTubes. He does some shows that you can win things or buy things. Great deals. Like these were $3 each. I mean, you're not going to get these for $3 each. The best I can find is my local town has $3 each, but it's the newer crap, which I'm not into. I like older. Older is golder to me. This kind of stuff is worth way more to me than the modern stuff. All right, so thanks for watching. And